Good day, Grishala Hannah Silvano here from Tourism Management 1102. I will share to you my experiences and how I exhibit the STI 4C's in the midst of COVID-19 pandemic and in spite of the community quarantine. Before we begin, what are the 4C's of STI? Character, critical thinking, communication, and change adapt. The first institutional outcome is the character. According to STI, an STIer is a person of character. An STIer response, regardless of the circumstances, is consistently reduced. I exhibit in the midst of pandemic and while we are in a community quarantine by being disciplined and responsible. As a member of the society and a student, being disciplined by following government rules, wearing face masks, observing social distancing, and as a student with character, I enjoy reciting and respecting my teacher even online. Avoiding distractions such as social media is the best way to focus on my studies and being responsible by attending online classes on time and making sure to submit activities and homeworks before the deadlines. The second institutional outcome is being a critical thinker. Being observant in this time of pandemic to know and analyze further problem solutions. As an STIer, I exhibited by focusing and prioritizing my schoolworks rather than playing games or hanging out with my friends. Third is a communicator. An STIer communicates to understand to be understood. An STIer recognizes the emotion behind the information read or heard and express his or her emotions when giving information, maybe verbal or written. As a student, it is important to be a good communicator to learn easier and actively listening and by having a good feedback. I became a good communicator by responding my teachers and classmates respectfully through the use of technologies and social media platforms such as Messenger and Miss Teams. Lastly is the change adapt. Education became more challenging from face-to-face learning to online learning. It has a big difference. I exhibit change adapt when pandemic arises by following instructions and accepting that the new way of having a class is through online and embracing the change to achieve my fullest potential and having a positive mindset. And that is how I exhibit the STI 4C's in the midst of COVID-19 pandemic and in spite of community quarantine.